things I've always loved is a white bag during winter. And I don't actually own a white bag yet. I have ordered one and it's coming through. But I've always loved looking at pictures of it. I've always loved the styling, particularly during winter. There's just something about owning a white bag during winter, wearing an all white outfit. It just makes sense. So what I've done in this video today is I've put together my top 10 contemporary / luxury white bags. And what I'm sharing as well is the prices of each bag. So I'm starting from contemporary designs, which are typically less than £1,000, and working my way up to the top tier. I am literally filming at sunrise. And so the sun is literally coming to my face, as you can see on this hand. I have tried to close the blinds, but yeah. If you're a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate you watching my videos week in, week out. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Odette and I do weekly fashion and lifestyle videos. On my channel, we discuss everything from affordable fashion all the way to luxury. And today it's a little bit of contemporary / luxury. So the first bag is the Stratford East-West bag, obviously in the color white. This one is kind of an off-white bag, but this bag I want to say was somewhat popularized by Meghan Markle, because obviously when she became the Duchess and when she was dating Harry, she was wearing a lot of British brands and Stratford was one of them, especially the East-West bag. She's been pictured with different sizes of this particular bag. I love the bag. I've never actually tried it on in store. I definitely want to try it on. I think it's such a beautiful classic bag. It's just one of those bags that you can wear till the end of time. And the best part about this bag is that it's not too expensive. The one I'm talking about retails for £455. In the world of luxury, that's actually what you call affordable luxury. I believe the bag has 3 compartments, so it's big enough for you to carry your essentials. Obviously, like I mentioned, the East-West bag comes in different sizes, but the one I'm talking about today is this one. The second bag is none other than Jacquemus, and I'm talking specifically about the Grand Bambino. So this one, I believe, this one should have retailed at 500, but when I checked online, I believe it's now 700. I don't know what's happening. I believe Jacquemus has just increased their prices, but there are some retail sites that are still selling it at the 500 price mark. Now, Jacquemus, obviously, they have, I believe, 2 main types, the Bambino and the Chiquito. I didn't put the Chiquito here because I'm not a huge fan of the Chiquito bag, but they also have white versions of that. So this size that I've put is not the smallest size for the Grand Bambino. If you want something that's smaller, that's actually called, I believe, Le Bambino. And that one should be about 400, but that one is really small. There's not much you can put inside. I think this one is better. And there's another one that I like. So if I were to buy a bag from Jacquemus, it would either be Le Grand Bambino or this other one. I've forgotten what it's called. It's the long bag with the interesting shape handle. So these 2 bags are the ones I'm most likely to get. And honestly, if you're going to get a white bag and you're not sure how you're going to take care of it, I would start at the price point of Jacquemus and Stratford or even ZARA, just so that you can test to see how well you do with it. If you can take good care of it, then maybe consider investing in a more expensive bag if that's what you want to do. So that's generally a tip that I would throw in there, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to put some of these bags first, just in case you've been thinking about getting a white bag but you've been unsure about how you're going to take care of it. I have this one that I picked up from ZARA a while ago. I have taken good care of it. Granted, it's like a raffia bag, so it's not leather. To be fair, if something does stain, you can easily wipe it off because it's more plastic than it is leather. But still, for the most part, I have taken very good care of it. I've had it for a couple of years, and so that's made me a bit more confident when actually spending a bit more money to buy a white bag. So that's definitely a tip that I would throw in there, just in case you are thinking about getting a white bag and you're concerned about the stains and everything. Get something cheaper, see how you do with it, and then go ahead and invest in something that you really like. So the next bag that I have to share with you is the YSL Mini Lou bag. The price of this is now $1,105. That's crazy to me because just a few years ago, I bought obviously this one in green for about 700 and something pounds. So just the fact that right now this retails for about 1,000 is mind-blowing. But that's the problem with all the luxury brands now. They're all increasing their prices and then claiming that it has something to do with production. COVID is over, you know. What are we doing? But yeah, so that's that one. And to be honest with you, I really love this bag. It does fit quite a ton. It doesn't look that way. Obviously it's more like a camera bag. That's how it is. It does fit quite a bit, and it's an easy bag to work with. One of the things I love about it is that it's made up of this pebbled leather, which is grained. I don't baby this bag at all, and as I said, I've had it for a few years, and as you can see, it still looks very good. So the next brand is not a popular brand. It's not a brand that you hear a lot of people in the luxury community talk about, but I really do like the style of their bags, and it's by the brand called Marni. And the bag I'm talking about is their trunk bag. This one retails for about $1,595. Love the bag. It's made of this Saffiano leather and it's quite grained, so you're pretty sure that it's going to last you a very long time. I did go on and try it on in store and I love it. The only thing that I'm not a huge fan of this bag is just the fact that it has an all leather strap. I'm not a huge fan of all leather strap. I do like a mixture between chain and leather, very much similar to this one. I love a leather here and a chain here because then it makes it a great day to night bag. But still, I think this bag is great, especially for the price point. I think it's a fantastic option. They actually have the mini version of this, which has a nice top handle. That one I tried on in store and I really do like it. It's currently on sale on the Marni website for just over £800, and on other websites you can find it for about 500. I considered getting that particular one, but the only reason why I didn't get it was because my phone couldn't fit inside. My phone fitting in bags is such a huge thing for me. Having said that, I may still decide to go ahead and get it because it is on sale. The next bag, and this one is sort of a controversial brand only because of what's happened recently in the news. So I'm talking about Balenciaga. So my first white bag that I wanted to get was actually the hourglass bag. I've tried it on in store. I think it's a fantastic bag. I love the fact that it has that patent leather and it's absolutely a safe option. Even if something stains it, it can easily wipe off. When I was trying on the bag, I noticed it had a black mark and the SA literally just took a fiber cloth and just wiped it off and it came right off, no problem. So in terms of the most carefree white bag that you're going to find is probably this one because it has that patent leather. The question now is, are you willing to spend your money at Balenciaga? With obviously those pictures that they took, which were just completely inappropriate. A lot of people, myself included, has decided not to buy anything from them because I just don't understand how those pictures were able to make it past compliance and checks. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It just makes me feel as though it's something that they do rampantly. I don't know, it just doesn't make any sense. Something doesn't add up. So, but I still wanted to put it there because I know that some people probably either don't mind or have forgiven them or whatever reason. But I also wanted to be honest with you guys in terms of the best bag that you can get out here. If we take the brand out of it, the bag itself is an incredible bag and it's somewhat carefree when it comes to white bags. That one currently retails for $2,200. It's interesting because when I was looking at it last year, it was, I believe, $1,750 or $1,650. So it's gone up by about £500, which is, yeah, crazy to me. The next bag is a bag that I'm currently falling in love with little by little and is the Celine 16 bag. The one I'm talking specifically about is the mini bag, not the small. So the mini bag is quite big. It doesn't fit my phone because my phone is quite big. I always have to mention that my phone is extremely big, but it can fit like an iPhone 13. It's in a fantastic bag. I tried on in store. I tried on not the white version, but the sage green color, which I thought it was fantastic. It's such a classic bag. It gives me a little bit of Hermes vibes. Don't ask me why. I don't know. The buckle reminds me a little bit of the Kelly, but vertical instead of horizontal. There's just something so classic about the bag, and I believe that that bag is actually on my wish list, not necessarily in the white color. I think I'm looking at it in the black color. The mini retails for $2,300 and it's actually made with calf skin. It is a smooth leather, which means that it can probably scratch easily depending on how you take care of it. But having said that, when you get scratches on things like white bags, it doesn't show as clear as it would, say, a colored bag or a black bag. The next bag, and this is definitely a bag after my own heart, is the Bulgari Serpentine reversible bag with a top handle. I think that's what's called. This one retails for $2,730. Absolutely love this bag. It's something that I've been looking at ever since I saw it on the website. I have never actually tried on this specific style in store before. What I do love about this style is that the top handle is detachable. The top handle and the strap is detachable. If it's not, I'm going to put a note there. But I believe they're both detachable, so you can either hold the top handle or you can wear it with a strap, or you can have both the top handle and the strap on it. So those are three different ways of holding the bag, and I think that the bag is such a classic shape as well. This bag does frighten me a little bit because the leather looks like that very much lambskin soft leather. I've never actually tried it on in store, so I don't know. But I just have a feeling that if something stains it, it would be so difficult to come out. Bulgari does some of the best bags out here. So it's just that people don't talk about them a lot, but they're actually really good. The next bag is a Prada double tote, and I'm talking about the mini size, not the small size. So the mini size retails for $2,300 and the small size retails for $3,300. Just to give you an idea, this is my Prada double tote, and this is what they call small. It can fit my laptop, it can fit a bunch of different items inside. I'm gonna put a link to my work bag videos where I sort of showed what fits in. You can sort of see that if you really want to look at it. I love the Prada double tote because it's such a classic style, it's a classic shape. It's also made up of Saffiano leather, which is grained leather, and it makes it a lot durable. This bag, I do not baby it at all. I just literally You can see I put it on the floor because it has feet, so I'm able to put it on the floor without being too worried, even though you really shouldn't put your bag on the floor. So I thought it's a fantastic option. What I do love about the bag is that it is compartmentalized. It's not like a bucket bag where everything just falls inside and you have to find your stuff. It makes it easy for you to organize your items so that you're not spending too long trying to find, let's say, a lipstick or card holder or any of the bits that you carry around. Now, the only thing I'm gonna say is I don't see any point buying a Prada double tote brand new. I bought mine on sale for less than £1,000, and if you go on Vesta right now, I believe they have the white version, and I believe in this size on sale for about 700 something pounds. We're getting into the very expensive stuff. The next item that I think is a great bag to have is a Dior Cara bag in a medium, and this retails for 3,400. Dior, again, is another brand that if you go on the pre-loved market, you can always find them a decent price. Now, the reason why I put the medium instead of, let's say, the small is because the small retails for 3,100. It's just £300 difference, and you'd get a bigger size. I don't know, I just think in this case it makes sense to go for the medium. I love that Dior Carnage print that you have on it. I've always been a huge fan of the Dior logo, which is the CD, because unless you really know that that's Christian Dior, you may not really realize that that's really, you know, CD Christian Dior. It kind of looks like a circle with a line in the middle. I really like that style of bag. I love obviously the gold on it. If you've noticed on all the bags I've given you, most of them have gold hardware or no hardware at all. I think it makes the bag look extremely elegant and pretty. And now the final set of bags are all Chanel bags, and this one I just pretty much lumped them up into one category because they're the expensive set of bags that I'm going to share with you. So they range from, I'm not sure what the price of Chanel bags are these days, but they range from about 3,400 to about 7,100 maybe. And there are three sort of categories of bags that I want to tell you about. So the first one is the business affinity. Obviously I have it in this color, I don't have it in white. I did take a picture of it in white before and I immediately fell in love with it, and I always thought if I was to get a white bag from Chanel, the business affinity would probably be a good option. It's not as expensive as the classics, so that's the medium or small classic. I believe it's somewhat comparable to the mini bags in terms of price point. It's relatively affordable, in the sense of affordable when it comes to Chanel bags, because Chanel bags can be quite expensive. So this is how the bag looks like. It's a great bag. It fits a ton in it. So it's quite big, but it's a good size as well. It's made with caviar leather, so it would hold itself quite well, and obviously it has the back pocket here. This is the business affinity in a small size. And the thing about the business affinity is that the price increase has not been as bad as some of the other categories of bag. Another option, which I think is a fantastic option, are the minis. So you could either go with the mini with Go hardware, which is what this one looks like, and it has obviously the adjustable strap ball thingy here. They have a white version of this that comes back every now and again. If you miss out on, let's say, the white version of this, it's probably going to show up in the next 1 or 2 or 3 collections. It always pops up every now and again. So this is a good option. Or you could have the mini top handle, which is my absolute favorite, but this one is in champagne gold. So if you're not a fan of aged gold hardware, champagne gold is definitely a great option. And I believe this season actually, so the new 23P collection, they have a plain one, but they also have the two-tone one. So the one that is off-white, and then it has brown here and brown on the straps and brown inside. I believe that that bag would be an absolute showstopper. And obviously I don't have one with me here, but you could also go with the small or medium double classic flap. I have a picture of me or video of me trying on the small, and I thought it was a fantastic bag. And obviously you have the medium as well, which we're now looking in the very expensive part of Chanel. And also, just to mention, Chanel does have seasonal bags, and seasonal bags price range are also between the 3,500 mark to about 7,000, depending on the sophistication of the bag itself. But these are all bags to consider. Hopefully when it comes to contemporary luxury pieces, there's something here that has inspired you to actually get one if you were looking for one. So if you like this video, go ahead and give us a like. So obviously I'm waiting for my own white bag to arrive, and when that comes I'm going to do an unboxing on my channel. I did buy that one on the pre-loved market, but I'm going to tell you all about it when it does arrive. So definitely consider subscribing to my channel and turn on the notification bell so you know when that bag does arrive. If you want to keep watching more of my videos, I'm going to leave 2 recommendations here that I think you're going to like. Thank you for watching to this point, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.